What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back for episode number 14. This is going to be a pretty simple episode. We're not going to be doing a lot. I'm going to call it a filler episode, a episode in between, let's say, pretty big episodes. So, what I thought I would do with this time that we have until we reach the goal, which I will tell you what it is here in just a short moment, is you can see that we have a lot of blank space around the highway. Now, I did mention before that there is going to be a train route coming around the highway. That's still true, but for now we are going to go ahead and let's say beautify it, but also add a couple of more things in between. So like right here in this square, I thought about adding a small commercial block. We are also going to fix this traffic right here and actually have a very simple solution for it. Add some more trees around the university. And then also fill in this big blank spot right here. But the goal I mentioned is going to be to get to 28,000 people. The reason I say I want to get to 28,000 people is that's when we unlock the harbor and the cargo harbor. So if you recall watching episode number 13, I think I even mentioned it in episode 12, is that here in this area we're going to be making a cargo harbor with train routes going from here to say possibly all the way into our high density city carrying goods, farming products, but also exporting it to the city or the other cities. Let's call it the nation, if you will, via train, and that will also reduce more traffic. So that is the plan. There's one thing that I noticed before I started recording the episode, is that these guys sometimes struggle with power. So I took a look and we are in the yellow. So that means we need more power. And let's just go ahead and add an additional solar power plant for now. And I don't have a lot of work to do here, so I'm not going to turn it into a time lapse. We're just gonna go ahead and make a simple layout just like so. And the reason that I added the pathway right here is because I don't want any shops zoning on the main street right there, so we're gonna keep all of them in this square right here. I'm not sure why we're losing zoning blocks right there, so let's look into... There we go. And that's something that sometimes if you just rebuild the road, like I did right there, will fix the unzonable blocks. The simple solution that I mentioned that we have for this area here is just this right here. And there we go. I'm pretty sure that's gonna work because everybody coming down through here, and you can see this is sometimes backs up all the way up to the highway, but everybody coming through here is making a right hand turn, so by giving them an additional option to go out this way should solve itself. But let's come back and check on that. In order to reach our goal of 28,000 population, we are going to need to zone some more high density, and that we can do just right here. And we're going to leave that alone. I'm pretty sure... Well, they don't have water right here. So for now, I think that's going to be just A-okay. couple of trash complaints. I think we're doing just fine on trash. The reason that they're complaining is just because it's taking the trash or the garbage trucks coming from here a little bit too long to get to that area. So you can see that here the area is primarily green where the trash trucks easily reach, but when you come over here there is no connection. One way to fix that is to place more of these incinerators or landfills around your city. So if I was to place one right here, it would cover most of this area. And if you have a building that says need more services to upgrade or needs to be covered by more services to upgrade, that's exactly what they mean, is more services like garbage, healthcare, police, fire, schools, public transport. Those are all of the necessary services to sometimes upgrade the building all the way. I'm actually thinking about making an episode just about that, because there's a lot of confusion about how to upgrade commercial, residential, as well as industrial and offices to its highest level. And guys, look at that. Traffic problem solved just by providing one additional route. Yeah, it does look nicer if we upgrade it to a ramp. And what about this? Yeah, that'll work too. Okay, perfect. For here, nothing crazy as well. We are just gonna come, actually let me make a guideline right here. So right there. And the reason I made that guideline, if you're wondering, is because I don't want to zone too close to the highway and I still want to leave a little bit of space if we decide to add anything in the future or just even beautify the area, which I'm thinking is going to be one of the things that we do in this episode as well. So just adding a bunch of trees, maybe a couple of pathways in between the two areas, and just making it look complete, because up until now I'll admit it looked just a little weird, like there's nothing going on, and like there's something like something should be there. And we can even add a park right there that connects nicely to the road already. Pretty cool. And I don't know if you guys can tell by the audio quality, but I'm having a lot of mic issues lately, and I haven't quite figured out the reason why. Currently I'm using a Corsair headset that I bought just like a month ago or so, and it worked fine just until yesterday when it started cutting in and out all of a sudden, like making this crackle pop, and then this really high-pitched noise to where you can't even keep them on your head anymore. It almost felt like they were possessed. Really freaks me out when it happens. we were pretty low on limit on elementary schools. So I added another one right there, and we can even, let's put one right there. High school, we do need one of those as well. We can add it right there for now. And oh, what a perfect fit. Look at that. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put a couple of pathways in between, and no, I did not forget about the ice skating rink. And that we can actually add right here, or maybe even here. Let me see exactly how big that is. Yeah, so it wouldn't fit there, which is a-okay, because it will fit right there. And just for fun, let's go ahead and move the high school just a little bit closer. Right there. And we will go ahead and dezone these houses, just so the area doesn't look all weird. A pathway is going to be a must. And let's say that we want to do that right there, and even something like that. Perfect. Alright, good to go. Let's go ahead and replace that one park that we destroyed. That way we don't get complaints about land value, because they'll do that. If, let's say, the land value in the area was high, and you all of a sudden took away the park that made the area a higher land value, that land value is going to go down, and you're going to get complaints from your residents saying that the land value around that area is not high enough, or higher land value, or something of that nature. If it happens in our town, I'll show you what I mean by that. But there were these really annoying flashing thingies, notifications, if you will. What I think I am gonna do is turn the beautification into a time lapse, and I'm gonna place just a bunch of trees all around, maybe put some in the roundabouts as well, just kind of make the area look a little bit nicer all the way around. I will put the game on 3-speed, so we actually reach that 28,000 population this episode. And before I do that, I will go ahead and zone some more offices right here and here. And right there, I think should be plenty. Oh, why not just fill in this whole area right there? Okay, perfect. So, timeless begins. I will see you guys in just a short moment. guys, I am back, and check it out. Looks a lot more filled in now, doesn't it? I also went ahead and added some trees over here in this area. As you recall before, it was pretty naked. There was nothing there. Well, it sounds like we have hit a milestone, but I think the game froze. I will be right back. Alright guys, yep, that was a milestone, and the game froze. I actually had to reboot the last auto game save. I have it saving every 5 minutes. I'm sure you guys notice that it happens over in the top right when the game is saving. But we finally got our new area, the ship services, but the buildings we're looking for are the harbor and the cargo harbor. So pretty excited. Look out for the next future episodes. That is going to be something that we focus on a lot. There might even be 2 episodes on the expansion of this area right here. Ideally, what it all should be is strictly farming and forestry. But if we take a look right, where is it? There we go, right here. This is oil. So we do have some oil. I may make a oil industry specialization as well, but we'll see. I have finished decorating everything. This area right here is still blank. I'm thinking about what to do with this coastal or riverside area here. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And we forgot to zone right there, so we'll go ahead and complete that. And let's just do a quick overview of everything before we leave. So power, we're doing good. Water, we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and add an additional water pumping station. We will connect it. There we go. Sewage outflow. Yeah, let's go ahead and add another one of these as well. Why not, since we're here? Perfect. Trash is good. Don't have to worry about that. Healthcare. I mean, we're pretty much covered everywhere. Except for like the insides of these residential areas. But even if I place something right here, it's almost like a waste because it doesn't reach all the way over there. One thing we could do is add a cemetery over here in this area, and let's do it just right there. I think that'll look just fine. Crematorium wise, we have 2 on this island and 0 on this island, but I think that's just okay for now. Fire department. It looks good for the most part. I'll add another one right here, just because we can. Crime is super low. And I think we're doing okay on that. Schools, we do need another elementary school. And let's go ahead. Can we? We can. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and place it right there. I'm gonna put a couple of plazas here in the office district. That's gonna make them a little bit happier. And let's say that instead of a plaza, we add a ice sculpture park right there. Let's see how that affected. Perfect, not great, it could be better. Alright, we can do better. There we go, and let's just for fun. Oh, that actually went under the bridge. That's awesome. Okay, that is going to be just a-okay for now. I will go ahead and zone more offices as the demand is pretty high. Okay, and let's go ahead and call it an episode over here. There's still time to just zone a lot of industrial, or I'm sorry, not industrial, but residential here in this area, which we are going to do in the near future. For now, I think we're good to go, and look forward to episode number 15, I believe it is now after this one, where we start redesigning the farming district, add forestry, possibly, just possibly, add some. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode. Well. Again, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you want to receive notifications when I upload a new video, please feel free to hit that bell button. That'll go ahead and let you know as soon as the video is up. Also give the video a like, but only if you liked it. Thank you again, and we'll see you guys for episode number 15. And as always, have a good time.